I wanted to take you walking with me on Kini Bay beach. And I started recording, but it's really windy out there today. So I thought, let me chat to you from my car again. And what I wanted to, I'll post some photographs that I took down there. And I normally go with my trusted backpack, bottle of water and apple. But today I have my favorite plate of coffee and a snack. So I enjoyed that on the beach while walking, and there were a couple of other people walking as well. And somebody started a conversation. What so often happens when we just go out, that people start talking to us. So there's so many other people that are also doing the solo life. But what I wanted to chat to you about today is that we really can live a stellar life, an outstanding life, a joyous, adventurous, and interesting life on our own. Yes, we need to work our way around a few things, wing it a bit, and make a few adjustments, and get used to a life that we didn't necessarily plan for ourselves. But this second chapter of our lives can be really, really good. And I hope I speak to you from experience of the past 13 years. I was 51 years old when my husband suddenly passed away. And the life that we were on the verge of starting with our sons finishing university and on their way out to their adult lives, then to me suddenly being on my own and having to navigate life by myself. But it really is a good life. And as I say, we need to wing it, work our way around a few things. But what I've done is, because I work from home and I don't have a lot of contact with colleagues and clients during the course of the workday, I often just go for a drive after work, even if it's just to pick up a cup of coffee or go to the nursery, that at least I can talk to somebody, and see a human being. And other times the office is busy, or, after work, I often have a appointment with a friend to, I have a couple of overseas friends, and we WhatsApp chat and call one another on WhatsApp regularly. But just being with people when, after a few days of just being alone, that's what I do, just to, not to get lockjaw from not talking to anybody. Other things that I also do, I've subscribed to a few places that I'm interested in, and I receive their newsletters. So I enjoy going to the theatre. I enjoy reading. I enjoy going in nature. So I have been the past year, I've been to 2 theatre productions at the Savoy Theatre here in Port Elizabeth. I saw Annie, and then also A Night at the Opera. Also went to the Feathermarket Hall twice, events with the Eastern Cape Philharmonic Orchestra, which were amazing, and it's such a beautiful venue as well. I've been to 2 book launches. I'm a bookworm, so that comes naturally to me. And also I've done a couple of hikes at Royalston Wildlife Estate, also at African Dawn, a bird and wildlife estate at 9 kilometers, did there. Also here at Kini Bay, where I've just walked, I went on a hike here. I think it was about a 5-kilometer hike down the beach. And also at the Nelson Mandela University, there's what we call the Grysbok Trail. And you always see zebra there. So I went on that trail as well. And here at Port Elizabeth and I think everywhere, there are hiking groups where you don't need to join a club. They walk over weekends and you can just join in and walk with them. Sometimes there's a small fee payable, but it's not a club where you have to pay monthly or annual membership fees or anything. So I love spending time in nature, so that really works for me, and I love doing that. And sometimes, often over weekends, I spend time in nature by myself. And as you've come to know me, at Grassroof or Sardinia Bay Beach, and here at Kini Bay, I go to Seaview, to Maitland. And then also I go for coffee dates with friends and family often, and by myself. I don't mind going anywhere by myself. And I realize not many of us who do the solo life can do that or feel comfortable in doing that. And sometimes we just need to reach out to somebody else who's also alone and say, hi, just come grab a coffee with me, or just go to a show with me, or come and walk with me. You'll be surprised at how many people are just waiting for the invitation. And also, there's so many retirees in retirement villages where elderly people are really lonely. I met up with an elderly lady. She passed away 3 years ago, and she was like 30 years my senior. And I used to visit her regularly, just take her for a drive. In the Western Cape around Clarence Drive in Gordons Bay was her favourite place to go. And, just spending an hour with her made all the difference to her life. So there's so many things that we can do. But again, as I say, I realize for many of you out there, it is a huge leap out of your comfort zone. But it is possible, and it is really possible to live a stellar life on your own. And I want to encourage you today to take out the paint, take out the crayons, take out the beautiful colors that give joy to your life and paint your life in beautiful colors. It's a different life. It is a life with scars, but it can still be a beautiful life. And I want to encourage you as well to see the beauty in life and in the people around you. It is really dashed with, if you go into the day with gratitude and knowing that every morning brings new mercies and there's always hope and a plan, life can be really, really beautiful. So I hope you will join me next time, and I'll take you on Kini Bay Beach soon. But as I say, it's a tad windy today, so I will post some photographs that you can see where I walked. But until the next time, take care, be kind, and bye-bye for now.